That's one of the most fascinating what-ifs in history. If Rome never fell, meaning the Western Roman Empire survived past 476 CE, human civilization could look dramatically different today. Let's break it down into some key areas. Political and territorial impact. A unified Europe. Instead of fragmented medieval kingdoms, Europe might have remained under one centralized state, or at least a federated empire. No feudalism. The collapse of Rome gave rise to feudal lords and medieval kingdoms. A surviving Rome could have preserved centralized administration, preventing centuries of decentralized feudal power. Technology and science. Earlier, Industrial Revolution. Roman engineering was advanced: concrete, aqueducts, road networks, urban planning. If their infrastructure and learning had continued to progress without interruption, humanity might have entered the Renaissance or Industrial Revolution 1,000 years earlier. Medicine and public health, Roman public baths, aqueducts, and sewage systems were way ahead of their time. Continued innovation could have led to antibiotics, vaccines, and sanitation centuries earlier. Electricity and space travel. Some historians speculate we could be centuries ahead technologically, possibly exploring Mars by now, if Roman progress had never stalled. Culture and religion. Christianity's role. Rome adopted Christianity, but without the fall, Christianity might have developed under continuous Roman state control, possibly avoiding the fragmentation, Catholic versus Orthodox versus Protestant. Language, Latin, or a version of it, might still be the universal language of government, education, and trade. No French, Spanish, Italian, or Portuguese, just dialects of Latin merging into one. Law and governance. Roman law could have remained the universal legal framework, shaping a much more uniform global justice system. Global expansion. Earlier colonization. With Rome's naval power and expansionist mindset, they might have discovered and colonized the Americas long before Columbus. Imagine Roman legions in Mexico or trading with the Incas. Contact with Asia. A continuous Roman state would likely have expanded eastwards, building stronger trade and possibly political ties with China and India, creating a Eurasian super-civilization. Military and society-standing professional army. Rome's legions would have continued evolving, likely leading to gunpowder and mechanized warfare far earlier. Slavery versus progress. Rome relied heavily on slavery. If that persisted, it could have slowed technological innovation, less need for machines. But if Rome had reformed slavery into serfdom or wage labor earlier, technology might have leapt forward. In summary, if Rome never fell, we might live in a world with a single massive superstate, or a federation of provinces, Latin, or a derivative, as the global lingua franca. Advanced technology centuries ahead of schedule, possibly spacefaring. Different religious and cultural development, no Middle Ages, Crusades, or maybe even Renaissance because progress would have been continuous.